Hey guys, welcome back to another thrift haul video. We're sorry that we've been MIA lately. We've just been going through a lot right now, including that our dog just recently passed away and it's been kind of difficult. But we are back and we should be back to our regular schedule. And so today's thrift haul, we actually spent a total of $145, and then our estimated revenue is around 1,100.
Yep, 1,100.
And this is all from yesterday. So yesterday I went thrifting and this is what I picked up. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So right here we have this this is what, Mazda floor mats.
Yep.
And so
Mazda CX-30. I think that's the little SUV or hatchback.
Yeah, so this ones are brand new. Like they're still in the packaging, I believe, from the manufacturer, because it still has like the code and like the item number and stuff. And so they're brand new. We're actually not even going to take them out of the bag. And so this ones, I did pay full price, $15. But then they're worth like, what, $175?
No, not 175.
Oh,
75, yeah.
75.
$74.95 we're going to list them for.
Yeah, so this was a really good pickup. I always try to look in the floor mats for cars because they sell really good for us. And now moving over here, I found just a couple pieces of clothing here. I'm not looking into the clothing that much right now, just because I've been finding like really good hard items, but I still look from time to time. So this one, I thought it was something better, to be honest. I did pay full price, $4 for this. This is in the brand, let me see here. It's Cider. It's called Cider. But this is not a good brand, so I don't even want to show it to you guys, really. But anyway, let me see where.
Not everything can be a home run.
Yeah, but this one I paid $4. I actually found a sold listing for $45, so I was kind of thinking that it was worth more. But I actually see that in their webpage they're selling it for $17. So I'm not really sure what's going on. When you look in Poshmark and eBay, they're actually selling it for more than the actual website, so I'm totally confused. But we're still gonna try to get at least $20 for it, so we can at least get our money back and a little bit more. And so we'll see what happens with this one. But this one this is a great, I feel like it's a bolo. I mean, I don't know. I just think that this brand is really good. And it sells really good as well for good money.
What's the brand? The
brand is Hyacinth House. And so I did pay $25 for this. I did pay a lot.
Looks like a spacesuit.
It does. It looks weird. I thought it was like kind of like a, you know, like those like exercise bags. It's like body.
Yeah, that you sweat in.
I don't know, like, yeah, that you sweat in. I thought it was that.
Those actually are expensive, I think.
Yeah, but it just caught my attention because they were selling it for $25 and it still had tags, and it kind of looks like it could be something expensive. So I looked it up, and so listed, there was like, not listed, right, on eBay, but there was the one sold.
No, there was listings, but they were different, smaller sizes.
Of the same dress?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but I thought that
And that was the one sold that you said.
Because when I looked it up at the thrift store, I couldn't find the exact same dress listed, but when I looked in the solds, there was one sold for $165. So I was like, if I pay $25, you know, and then it's also a big size, so that also caught my attention.
And was it new, the one you found?
Yeah, it was new. So this one is also new with tags. So that's kind of like the only reason why I got it.
Yeah, so we're going to try to get 175.
Yeah, and then in Poshmark, they have another one listed. And they're also trying to sell it for like 180. So, and it has a bunch of likes. So, you know, I'm just hoping that it's going to sell fast, especially because it's a big size. And, but then moving over here, these are the hard items that I found. I was pretty lucky yesterday. I felt like there was a lot of people at the thrift store. And you could tell there was a lot of resellers, but I don't know. Like, these are like weird things that you wouldn't think they're worth that much money. But so this one, I actually got it right away when they put it on the shelf. And this is a leapfrog. I mean, leap pad tablet.
But it's made by Leapfrog.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess. And then this one, it actually comes with all the accessories, the charger and everything. And it's pretty much, it's like in new condition.
It's very good condition, yeah.
Yeah.
And with the case, all the ones that at least that I found as comps didn't have the case.
So I was thinking about like giving it to my kid, but I was also thinking like she's only 1 year and a half, so I'm like, no. But I was thinking about like saving it for her for later.
We'll see how fast it sells.
But they have a really good sell-through rate, so that's why I got it too. Because I was like, I'm gonna tell Josh about it, and if he decides we're gonna sell it, we're still gonna get our money back in a little bit more. So this one I did pay $15 for it. We're gonna pretty much end up selling it because our daughter is too little for that.
And we listed it they sell for around $60, $50. So
yeah, and so especially because it comes with a case and all the accessories, so that's great. And then moving over here, let's do these
first.
Oh, the Verizon. So this guy's, honestly, you look at those things and you think they're like humidifiers or something. Yeah. And they were in the humidifier section. And like nobody even cared to look at them, right?
$8 a piece.
And so I did pay $8 a piece, but when I looked them up, they were actually selling for like $100 each. And to my surprise, there were actually 2 of them. So I bought both of them, and we're going to be listing them for $120 each.
Yep. And I don't think you said it. Did you say what they were? Oh
yeah, I didn't.
So what they actually are, they're from Verizon. That's what the little check in front of it is.
Yeah, so they're Wi-Fi extenders,
and
right?
They're for Fios specifically, so fiber optic, and they're Wi-Fi 6. It says it right here. Mm-hmm. Wi-Fi 6 certified. So that's the new faster Wi-Fi. I guess the newer routers, that's what they're using. And these are just high-end extenders for them. Mm-hmm. You can use them for your home. These are home ones, but I'm sure that businesses buy them. Yeah. Small businesses to just extend their range of their Wi-Fi. So.
Yeah, and this is actually, we've gotten other ones too that were not the same brand, but they also had a really good sell-through rate. So this ones have a really good sell-through rate. And what was it like what?
I think it was over 100%.
Over 100, yeah. And then we got another ones, but they were another brand, and they were also over 100% sell-through rate, and they sold for like $75 each.
So Wi-Fi extenders, guys. Yeah. Keep an eye out.
And then, so this one's here. So I used to work in an office where we used to wear these things, and I remember one time mine broke, so I had to buy another one, and I paid like $30 for it. And so I looked them up while I was there, and they were actually selling for it was like from $25 to $40. But I only paid $4 for them, and they have a really good sell-through rate. So I decided to get both of them.
Plantronics.
Yeah, and I was thinking actually about just lotting them together. And so we're gonna lot them together and sell them for like $40.
Yeah, and we'll take offers. But they're both new. Just one of them is out of the main bag. This one's in the whole thing, but this one's new as well. You can tell, never been used.
Yeah, and so I did pay $5 for each one of them. Actually, this one I paid $4 and this one $5. I don't know. They're weird. I don't know why they put different price, but whatever.
And the cheaper one was the actual sealed one.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
And then, I found this really cool thing. Yeah, this is a Pirates of the Caribbean, DVD.
It's a DVD player, guys.
Yeah, and so I didn't even know what it was, to be honest with you. So I bought it because I looked at the sell-through rate and the price. And our 1-year-old daughter,
who loves pressing buttons,
who loves to press buttons,
found this one. She was like,
ooh. Yeah, she just pressed it and that thing opened. And I'm like, oh, it's a DVD player.
How cool is that? And it's in very good condition. We haven't tested it yet, but I'm sure it works.
It turned on, though.
Yeah, we plugged it in. It turns on. The eyes turn red.
Yeah, and so
it's got eyes right there and they turn red. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And so this one, I paid $8 for it. And then we're gonna sell for what, $60?
Yeah, $59.95.
Yeah, and so that's and it has a really good sell-through.
I think it was like a 50% sell-through or something.
Yeah, this was another item that they had just put on the rack, so I picked it up right away. And okay, so this over here, these ones are pretty much bread and butter, but I picked them up because doing my searches. Look, I'm not that good at doing searches, like sell-through rate stuff. And so usually when we go together, I just picked up the stuff, leave it in the cart, and then Josh looks up the sell-through rates and stuff. But right now we've been kind of just going separate because of our baby. But they still have a really good sell-through rate, but they don't sell for that much. So I did pay $3 each. And I got 3 of them, but I kept one for the house.
And they're genuine Samsung.
Yeah.
They're not,
so we're going to try to sell them for like $25.
They're not the knockoffs. And these are solar.
Yeah, they're solar. They're pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, these are like nice control.
And then they recharge, so you don't even have to put batteries in them. Yeah. And so we're going to sell them for $25 each. And then this is a really cool lamp. I've never picked up lamps before. but I've
Retro.
seen other people picked up lamps and they do really good. I paid
Show the light.
like $3 for this one because it was half off.
It's like a halogen. It's got one fancy bulb, which ours we found out doesn't work. But
we know the light's in really good condition, so it just needs a new bulb. But we're gonna sell it as is for what did I say?
70, 69.95.
No, the one that we found that we comped it against was 75. Yes, so 60, 59.95.
Yeah, something like that. So I think it's like, yeah. And so this one, I actually saw that there was one listed, or how many were there? I forgot.
There was more than one. I don't
know, but it had more than 50% sell-through rate.
Yeah.
And I did see the one that sold for 75. And I guess because it's kind of like a mushroom top. They call it it's like a weird, it's like an MCM, I don't know, decorative lamp, something like that. But it's vintage.
But this is definitely called a gooseneck. The one that I found, this is a gooseneck. So.
Yeah, so I only paid $3 for that because it was 50% off. So I decided to take the risk because I was like, well, it's only $3. So, and then, dude, this is like the the weirdest thing ever. So when I looked at it,
electronic watchdog.
I'm like, what the hell is a watchdog, right? And so when I looked it up, it actually had a really good sell-through rate. So I think it was like over 50%.
Yeah.
And so I paid $8 for this one, and then it sells for like $40, babe.
Around 50. I think we're gonna list it for 45.
Yeah. So this is technically, it's just kind of like an alarm for your house, but it barks.
And it's got a motion detector.
So that they think that you have a dog.
But it does do other things that you can pick. So I think it says birds on the top. So I guess it's nature sounds, and then the dog, which I'm assuming is the barking. I don't know what the smiley face means.
There's a smiley face.
And it looks like a alarm. So it probably has like a siren.
Oh,
It does. I did read that it has a siren. I forgot.
It has different ones. Wow, I didn't
But
even know.
and then you can adjust the
I
volume.
thought it was just a dog.
And the range is right here, so yeah.
But I guess it makes sense because there's people that don't have dogs, so if they want to just
Scare some people.
make the illusion like they have a dog. But yeah, that was pretty cool right there. And then the kitties. So this one's like they sell so fast for us. We found several
we sell
of them.
these all the time.
And especially when it has the combination of smoke and carbon monoxide. So these ones are really, really good.
The last one we posted or listed sold in like 2 days, and for I think it was like 40 or $50. We're gonna list this for $49.95.
Yeah.
And it's sealed.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new.
Yeah, and so I paid $6 for this one. And then, like, I don't know why, like, thrift stores are like, oh yeah, it's 50% and this and that. And then when you go, like, you can't find anything on sale. Like, they change their tags. It's weird. And so then this one right here, this is actually a, it's like a hair remover, like a...
It's Buzz Lightyear's laser gun.
Like a laser gun, yeah. And so for this one, I paid $3.50 or something, or $4, because it was half off. Yeah.
Yeah, $3.99.
And this one, it sold for like, how much? Like
$50.
$50, yeah. And then the sell-through rate was good.
Decent.
It was probably like...
I think it was right at 50%.
Like 50%,
like
yeah. And I found this too. It's a weird thing to find, but
vintage.
This is a Moen vintage shower head. And I only paid $5 for this.
But what makes this cool and more expensive is because this is brass. That's why I looked it up. Because there's other ones that don't have it and they sell for like $30, which is okay. But this one sells for $50.
Yeah, and yeah, it was... I found this, like, they have a little section where they have, like, little things in bags. So don't sleep on those, on like, that area, because sometimes they put random things in there. And, you know, small things can be worth a lot. So I only paid $5, and then we're going to try to sell it for $50. And there wasn't actually a sold. Yeah. Just like that one for $50, and that's why I picked it up. Yeah, and then I also got...
Let's do the gloves.
Some gloves here. I went crazy on the gloves, but, you know... We've sold gloves. Like, all the gloves that we've listed, we've sold them.
They just got to be quality, genuine leather, and it helps if the lining's good, which some of these are.
Yeah, so this one is the brand
and these are, most of them are new with tags.
And this is Founds, and then the outer here material is leather, but the inside is just acrylic, but they still sell for like $30. And then this one is leather and cashmere, so the inside is cashmere. And this ones, you remember how
Are those
much?
the founds or whatever it's called?
These are
Aries.
the Aries.
Those are gonna be $30.
So $30 for this ones, which is weird because when it has cashmere and leather, it's usually more. But I think it's the brand.
It's the brand.
And then this one is also founds, but this one's
tags.
acrylic and leather. So this one's probably like 30 as
30,
well.
35.
30, 35. And then this one has cashmere. It's the same brand,
That's gonna be 40.
Founds, but because it has cashmere inside, then we're gonna try to sell it for 40. And then these ones, I couldn't find these ones when I was looking for them. They were only $2, and I saw that they're like actual like batting gloves or like the catcher gloves. What are they called?
Batting gloves. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're like
They're for baseball.
baseball gloves.
And
They're
they're
worth a
youth.
lot, and so I was like, maybe these are worth something. But no, it ended up being that these were just worth like maybe $20 or something. But
We're gonna sell them for 15. We probably might take an offer for 10, but because they're in really good condition. Like they
yeah,
probably,
they're pretty much new.
I think they're new.
And all of them, they look like they're
Yeah,
new.
I think all of these are new.
Yeah, I still have the tags.
But this one doesn't have tags, so I think we'll sell it new, with missing tags.
And for the gloves, by the way, we paid $4 each. So except for that one.
Yeah, this one was $2. So.
Yeah, and then
And the rest I think is donations from either ourselves or friends.
so this it was from our kitchen
Let's
and
move this.
I didn't want it anymore. So we're gonna sell it for like $30. And then this, it was a
This
donation.
is actual marble.
Yeah, this is marble. Yeah, and then this is a donation from Josh's dad.
Mm-hmm. So this used to be the family entertainment system back in the day. My dad was a little obsessed with like James Bond movies and action movies. So this is like the heart of the system, I guess. You connect all the speakers to it and the subwoofer and stuff. It's still in good shape. I just got to clean it up a little bit. He just had it in his garage. It still powers on. I should probably test it with speakers, but I'm sure it works as my dad takes care of his stuff. I just got to clean it up. It doesn't have a good sell-through rate. I think it was like 20%, 15%, but it's a quality piece of electronics that sells for like $100 when it does sell. So I'm just going to clean it up. There's no rush, and I'm going to list it and see when it sells.
And then that's meat slicer over there.
Yeah,
I had
we got a
gotten it
meat
for
slicer
me.
over here.
I got it at the bins, but I was like, to be realistic, when am I ever gonna be cutting meat? You know.
Kramer, this slicer is absolutely amazing.
So I was like, and I don't even have like, I guess it's supposed to come with like a holder thing. I don't know. It's like a thing so that you don't cut your fingers. And like, just to be real, I'm never gonna buy that part. You know, I'm just gonna have it there forever. So I was like, might as well just get rid of it.
It's a little heavy, so I wouldn't look for this to actually resell, but we'll get it done.
Yeah.
And what did we say we were gonna? I think it's like 50 or $60 probably.
Yeah.
And
So we'll see.
And we have another one actually that we'll probably put in another video. You guys will see it later. That we got donated from a friend. That is pretty similar. It's a different brand.
We just gotta clean that one.
It's a lot more dirty. So
Yeah, but that is it, guys. That is it for today's haul. We want to thank you so much, as always, for watching our videos, for liking, and you have subscribed already. Thank you so much. But if you haven't, don't forget to subscribe, and see you until the next one, guys. Bye.
Please, more cheese. I need more green.